Hey everyone, Mike Mulligan here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am a certified orientation and mobility specialist, and in today's video, I want to give a shopping tip when out shopping with a friend or family member. So this tip I want to share with you today is just one of many ways that somebody who's blind or visually impaired can navigate around a store safely when traveling with a friend or family member. There are a lot of different ways, and it really depends on your situation, your environment, what the store's like, who you're going to be with, and a lot of different factors. But recently I found this tip to be really helpful with some of my adult clients, specifically some of my older adult clients, so I figured I'd share it with you today. So if you or somebody you know is not quite sure how to navigate a shop or a grocery store when they're out with a friend or family member, please consult with an orientation and mobility specialist. That can be really helpful in figuring out how to safely navigate that environment and figuring out what techniques and skills are needed to do so. So the tip I want to share with you today is actually pretty easy and simple, but sometimes people just don't think about it or consider it as an option. And that is, if you are blind or visually impaired and you're going out with a friend or family member to go shopping, if you get a shopping cart or a carriage, and it probably depends on where you live what you call it, but I tend to call it a shopping cart, is when you go to the store and you grab a shopping cart, the person who's blind or visually impaired will grab onto the back of the shopping cart where the handle is, where is normally the shopping cart is normally pushed. So the person who has the vision impairment will be grabbing onto the handle, and then the person who's sighted or the person who's guiding will grab the front of the shopping cart and pull and steer from the front. And what makes this such a good technique is that the person who has the vision impairment is protected by the shopping cart, and they don't have to worry about steering or bumping into people, because hopefully the person guiding the shopping cart is doing a good job with that. So it's a pretty simple and easy technique, but especially with some of my older adult clients, I find it can be really helpful. I've had a few different couples, older couples, who used to doing the grocery store a certain way, but now they're struggling. So having this technique can really simplify things and just make things easier for both the guide as well as the person with the vision impairment who's being guided. So again, this is just one of many ways somebody who's blind or visually impaired can navigate around a store or a grocery store, but I figured I'd share it with you. And thank you so much for joining me today. Hope this video was helpful. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you click that little bell icon, you'll also be alerted when new videos are available. And have a wonderful day. Bye.